All right, here we go. So as I mentioned in some of the emails you probably saw, there are really three pieces to business success. There's the message, the market, and the media. Having these three pieces in place and part of your 2021 plan is really going to help. So I'm going to go through each one of these and give you a little explanation. First of all, the market, or who. I think was it Will that's, or it was Daniel that said, I need to know more about my audience, what they're up to, what they're doing. So a good way to start that process is to know who is your ideal customer and be very specific about it too. Well, our ideal customer is anybody that owns a house. Well, maybe that's not true, right? Maybe what about somebody who's a landlord and has multiple houses, or somebody who owns a house that's worth 18 grand or something, right? Might not be your ideal customer. So it's very important to be very specific about who your audience is. Sometimes we call this an avatar, or we call this a persona, right? It's a specific person that you can start to define. And this really rolls over into your messaging as well, because you're able to speak to that person that has two kids and they're busy and their house is worth 250,000, and all these different pieces. You can start to speak to them a little bit clearer. So in the workbook is some information on who is your target customer avatar, but starting to kind of figure who is this person, and look at your past customers. Will, you're probably not going to be able to do that, but you can start to have a pretty good idea of it. Wow, I'm always talking with the female, right, in the family, and she seems to be the one that's always doing this, or they always have two kids, or they're always busy, or their house always seems to be at this level. There's a lot of different ways that you can obviously kind of start to define who this person is. And not everybody's going to fit exactly into your mold, but you're going to have a pretty good definition of who those people are. So I encourage you to go through the workbook, look at some of these things, and circle the ones that make the most sense. And there could be others that maybe aren't part of what I've created here. As an example, homeowner, 35 to 55, typically a female, married, 2 to 3 kids. Their household income is X, and they're family oriented, they're reliable, they like to please people. And then at the same time, also start to figure out what are their pains and frustrations. Are they tired of the sun shining in the afternoon? Are they just too busy to get this done themselves? Is there something broken and they just want it fixed, right? Or something around the blinds with the cords, that stuff. Or somebody like me who just loves home automation and just wants to start motorizing everything and tell Google just to take care of it, right? So a lot of different pains and frustrations, things that people are wanting to do, but maybe can't for some reason, or just looking for somebody to solve that problem. Also along those lines, fears and implications. What are they worried about? Are they worried about you coming in with muddy shoes, right? Are they worried about the pandemic? Obviously, are you going to wear your mask? Those sorts of things. Though, all of those, I'm sure you guys are addressing those long before today. But are they worried about you not showing up on time? Are they worried about you have to order parts and it turns into a 2-month process? Something like that. Write those down and definitely consider those, because taking a lot of those head on will alleviate those fears and increase your chances of getting that conversion or that job. And then obviously their goals and desires. What is it that they want? And beyond just getting their shutters installed, right? What else are they thinking about? They want to get to other appointments on time, right? They want to make sure that the house looks great before the holidays. Those sorts of things definitely need to be taken into consideration as well. Great little quote. If you can see Joe Smith through Joe Smith's eyes, then you'll know how to sell what Joe Smith buys, right? Having that understanding is going to make it a lot easier when it gets to the ask for the sale.